This is a more an emotional day. 25 years back, in the same hall, we launched Prime Point Foundation with the august hands of Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, the noted agricultural scientist, and Mr. T.S. Raghavan, then chairman of Indian Bank. We are so fortunate to have Mr. Raghavan also on the stage after 25 years in the same hall. In fact, I originally made him to be seated there because of some seating arrangement. Actually, he was seated in the same corner, and then he was. Still, the photographs always show that how we launched it. That is when I told him that I invited him. He was telling at the time of launch, the venue as well as the person who launches are more significant. With a positive mind, when they launch anything, that will grow. That's why even in our weddings and all, we choose the best hall or the best auspicious time with a positive vibration. That's what he was told me. That is, at the time when he started this foundation, he was having a lot of positive thinking in his mind. That is why, as a single person, when I started that, today it has like a workshop. It has grown into 5 initiatives with so much of youngsters behind it. It is really a great, amazing journey for us. And really looking back, I thank Lord Krishna, to whom I dedicate always Krishna, because I'm not doing it myself. Some divine force is supporting me for doing a good cause. When I was working in a bank, corporation bank, I wanted to take a voluntary retirement 14 years ahead of my retirement. I went to Kanchi Shankaracharya, who was my mentor for Kanchipuram. Shankaracharya was also functioning as a spokesperson and a PR person for media relations and all. He told me, now you are a man known as Corporation Man Srinivasan, how will you be known in future? Suddenly it struck me. I told him, with your blessings, I will start another institution to be called with a prefix. Probably that's why now I am known, popularly known as Prime Point Srinivasan instead of Prakash Mansi. Then he told me, okay, you start. And on that day, when you are coming out of the bank and then starting, you come with all your thing, I will bless you. I went there with my visiting card of my communication agency and I met him. He said, you go and there is the function is going to happen in the hall, not the hall. Collector and the Indian Bank chairman are there and some more dignitaries are there. You just go and sit near the stage. I didn't know what he ought to do. I just went with all my visiting cards and the letter with my hand. I was seated next to the stage. Then he came. Mr. T.S. Raghavan, we remember, he was there on that meeting on the stage along with Shankaracharya. When Shankaracharya Devasan came, after the prayers, he said, just before starting the moment, I have an announcement. He immediately called me on the stage. That was a small stage. Come, ask me to come. Where is your visiting card? I gave him the entire box. The entire box, he just started distributing it on the stage to all the dignitaries. And he said that he is my PRO. He has resigned from, he has taken a voluntary retirement from the operation bank and he is starting a new corporate communication agency in 98. And nobody was knowing about what is the communication at all at that time, PR and other things. They was taking a bold risk. Then he handed over one card also to Raghavan. I don't know, probably Raghavan remembers or not. But later I also became, during his time as a chairman, I was a consultant for Indian Bank also. And that's how in 99, when he was the chairman, I started the Bread Point Foundation because I remember that we had given a promise to Swamiji that I have created an institution. Earlier, I was having a public sector PR forum in 93 when I came from Delhi. So the extension of that, I just wanted to have the services of communication awareness because of the habit of the liberalization period 91 got liberalized and the communications were very poor among the Indian corporation public sectors. That's why I started the Prime Point Foundation. I invited Mr. Raghavan at that time. Then he gladly agreed. I went and met M.S. Swaminathan. He also agreed. That's why in the same hall, on December 20th, 1999, we launched it in the same hall, and it has now grown. One institution has grown as a 5 initiatives. The 5 initiatives, the first initiative was Sansad Ratna Awards. Sansad Ratna Awards, that was the first initiative was eMagazine pre. The eMagazine PreSense, Kalam, Dr. Kalam, by the time I got a acquaintance with Dr. Kalam, and Nurullah is there. Nurullah was the person who made to get myself introduced to Anna University through whom I got connected with Abdul Kalam. Till his last date, I was connected with him. Abdul Kalam suggested that why don't you start one e-magazine for the youngsters, positive journalism. PreSense was started. Then I started running. After that, then Shankaracharya himself suggested, why not we have in 14th Lok Sabha, the end of 14th Lok Sabha, there was a negative feeling among the people of the parliament. Swaminathan was the chairman. At the time, the media were debating that the parliament were the functions of the parliament. When he said the negative vibrations are going on in the country, there are a good number of parliamentarians in the world. Why not we analyze them and bring them out? That was the same given by me. Where I will go for the data. Then I started searching because the election of parliament got completed, that is closed, and the election we announced. Within 15 days, what to do? Then I somehow I got the data from PRS. Then I started searching for that. Our Parliament and former then in 2010, in the 14th Lok Sabha, Dr. Kalam suggested that why not you have one program here at Chennai itself, inviting the top performing people. So at the time, first 2010 in the May, I analyzed Mr. Hansraj Ahir came first. He was the first recipient of the Sansad Ratna Awards. He was a temporary MP from Congress and he was from BJP. And both were selected for the best performance. That particular event was launched by Mr. T.S. Krishnamurti was there and Raghavan Swami were there. And Abdul Kalam spoke from our telephone and then he also addressed the parliamentarians. And it was a small crowd of 100 people only. That is how the Sansad Ratna started. Now we have completed 125 awards. When this time in February, Honorable President of India, Honorable Vice President invited our Sansad Ratna awardees. And for a tea, they went there and we took the tea also. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi has tweeted also last year appreciating the Sansad Ratna Award. Now the selection of Sansad Ratna Award is one of the prestigious things, and it is being used by our parliamentarians for the election purpose also. There's one of the eminent juries, Hansraj Ahir ji, the chairman of the jury committee, now for the 18th Lok Sabha, and Mr. T is given by the civil society. Mr. T.S. Krishnamurti is the co-chairman of the Sansad Ratna jury committee. And this is how this Sansad Ratna has attained the credibility, thanks to the time at which we started the Prime Point Foundation. Then another e-magazine also so far, and 213 editions have been, every month has been published so far without fail, and 43 or 44 e-books have been published under the PreSense. And even now today we are going to release one e-book also through the hands of Mr. Hansraj. And next is the Digital Journalists Association of India. Nurullah, myself and all, we founded that. Dr. Sudarshan also is there, IIT. And IIT is our knowledge partner for creating a digital journalism. Each initiative is got something to do unique. That is, those people who are not touching those zones, we are able to touch boldly. Nobody is able to touch the parliamentarians, how they are performing. Everybody will be afraid, but we took them. We have successfully, we are running it for 15 years. And even our PK Raghavan sir, we We got honored by honoring him a lifetime achievement award, one of the best parliamentarians that we had in our. I used to always say he's not a parliamentarian, he's a statesman. Like Ira Salian, he's such a wonderful. I always, though many people may not agree with his communist philosophies, they always love to have a discussion with him on many of the vital issues. His parliamentary speeches are so excellent. Such a wonderful person whom we were able to get connected. Then Digital Journalists Association, Educational Loan Task Force, for creating an education loan awareness. That also, and our Natarajan is there. Where is Natarajan? Is there? Natarajan and all. They are fantastic guys. Action 2020. They are all young, vibrant boys. And educational loan task force. These are all the areas where we did a lot of good work. And the days come, we thought that it is better we hand over the entire mantle to next generation. So we thought that we have been handing over one by one to the next generation. Those who are active volunteers have been included as trustees also in many of the initiatives. Even Digital Journalists Association, FRAME and all, young people have been added as trustees. And even in NGPL, another organization, missionary organization, Next Gen Political Leaders, the idea was coined by Priyadharshni. When we are doing it for the current generation of politicians, what are we thinking for future generation of politicians? So we created a Next Gen Political Leaders, NGPL. So they are also youngsters are involved. Shri T and Priya are taking care of it. And ELTF, they are all taking care of. Digital Journalists Association, they are taking care of. Sansad Ratna. This is mostly by youngsters, even where are they? This Charu, Hemalata, Priyadharshni, and Srinivasan, Sridhar, Partha Reddy. These are all the people, youngsters, they are all handling this. Sansad Ratna, they are handling the senior most politicians. Even I have an announcement to make, a pleasant announcement. At the age of the 25th anniversary, and she is the Priyadharshni. Raghavan is trustee secretary of the Priyadharshni Foundation. Now she will be declaring her as the president of Priyadharshni Foundation from now on. So that the next generation of our activities should move on, because we are also getting aged. So we will have health issues and other things. The vision, thinking system should go fast. This should remind ever and ever in the same hall. And they must celebrate the 50th anniversary. So in the same hall, probably with the same dignitaries like Hansana Devi, T.S. Krishnamurti, and T.S. Raghavan, and they put here. This is how, our institution should grow. We should hand it over to the next generation. And the other important thing that I wanted to say is all these 25 years, this voluntarily based, nothing commercial. All our activities, workshops are given free. Anybody can volunteer themselves to contribute. If they want to join, or if they don't want to join, they can leave also. This is how the entire system works. We don't have money. Even our auditors are aware. And Mohan sir, he is the governing council of Sansad Ratna. And they also know what is it. He used to say, we don't have any corpus fund. We don't want the corpus fund. That's why we are quite safe. We are having a nice sleep. We don't have any money. When we want it, we immediately put Akshay Patram on. So Krishna, you please give me sufficient. Then we close it at the end. That's how it is 25 years it is running. That it will continue to run. I also ask the youngsters to run like that. If the God wants to help you, He will definitely help. I think where if He doesn't want to help you, He will not help you. Because we have made it for a good cause, good people. Today we see the galaxy of eminent people in the society are here. What for? Because they are getting association with some good cause, with a good positive vibration. This is how the entire system works. Even another as a human rights member also is here. He's a statutory authority. He's there very silently. He comes and sits there. And the former MPs are sitting here. And even the minority commission member also is here. So much of people are institutions, the DAV is there. So many institutions are represented. It happens because there is a positive vibe in them that continue to do that. And I used to always say before closing, I used to always say 3 mantras to all my team members. One is, if you want to do a good thing, aaj hona, be hona. Right now it has to be done. Today we have to do it. Abhi hona. Now itself we have to do. If you want to do something good thing, aaj hona, be hona. Number two, one step forward, no step backward. We will have a baby step. We don't want to reach level immediately. One step forward, no step backward. Only baby steps. Not looking. Another thing is voluntary based. With you, without you, and in spite of you. Either you join and continue with you. Without you, you don't want to leave. In spite of you, continue to do. So with you, without you, in spite of all these three mantras, this is regular my servant to audience, though they may get bored out of this. But still, I say, you remember this. You'll be successful at the 25th on the 25th occasion, anniversary occasion. I have become little emotional. The same one, are the same people, some other people who are there in the like Rishi Kumar, answer, answer, and so many people, even letters of common, really wonderful clubs, and really they have all supported in the first decade. And really, I'm grateful to you, and we will meet again. And thank you very much. Over to the channel for thanks.